I'll be reacting to Royals and Harem episode 7. And I will be starting my reaction in 1-0. Go. Oh yeah, pumped up for this. And for those who wonder, it is the uncensored version. I can kind of see why our boy wouldn't be exactly 100% happy about this, considering that Shota has to deal with the fact that there's not a lot of stakes for any action he takes now. Aww, whoa! Oh, shit! I mean, I'm not going to blame him, though, because just think about it. When it comes to Shota, in a way, he sort of has to act like a... Or he has to act like a baby making machine now. And there is a good chance that a lot of these roles are only gravitating towards them because he's the only dude, not because they actually appreciate him for who he is. I can see why psychologically that would actually get on his... That would actually go on his mind. At least that's what I'm guessing. And here's the kicker, too. It's like he has different girls like every few days. And that's like, holy shit. It takes away like the love aspect of these relationships that he's having with a lot of these ladies away for the most part, too. At least that's, I'm assuming, why he's reacting the way he is. But then again, live in the world where they're not going to have those type of luxuries, though. And they just got to... As it is, they gotta do what they gotta do, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I guess, depending on the perspective of the individual in the situation, anyway. Speaking of which, I find it funny how when it comes to... Because I'm watching the uncensored version, I kind of find it funny how Crunchyroll, they didn't buy the rights to the full uncensored version of this series, yet they, for their own Crunchyroll originals, which... They actually aired the same season. Freak Angels, which is a Crunchyroll original, funded by Crunchyroll. Yet they funded a series that had sex. Literally in that series, it was a animation, I think, done by Western animators and South Korean animators. And that literally had sex, boobs with nips and all that. And this series that they get the rights, so they just get the censored version of it. I just find it to be a little bit confounding here when it comes to Crunchyroll. But anyways, it's back. Yeah. Just imagine both of these ladies don't get into the sweepstakes and they both lose. It's going to be an axe. Yup, I mean, with the way they built it up, there's no way this lady was winning. Ah. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to wear that. He was going to feel that way. Because in a way, yeah, I mean, Dory's being treated like a breeding machine instead of a individual with emotions. I could really see why I'd be getting onto him psychologically. I mean, it's perfectly natural, actually. Damn! Oh, shit! Talk about some thirst! Okay, I could actually see why Shama would prevent him from... Oh, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, I understand where he's coming from, though. You're not going to be able to get... You're not going to be able to get through intense trauma like that all easily. So I like this. It makes Doi a more realistic character. Seeing how even though the past is still behind him, it still weighs on his mind. And that's the type of psychological writing I really love. This is why, as a protagonist, don't get me wrong, I think Rito's fine, but I think Doi is a way better character than Rito. Only because we're seeing it, how it's all sinking in for him, and it makes it much more interesting. And I like Rito. I don't hate him. I feel like I'm one of the few people that doesn't absolutely hate Rito when it comes to the viewers for this series, because I know most people who are watching this series loathe Rito anyway. At least the people I talked to who also watched this anime, or at least some of the other reactors that I watch that react to this anime, don't like Rito so positively. Aww. If I had a friend like Doi, I would have fucking risked myself to help out. If I was that friend, I would have risked myself getting beat up. Oh, what the? Oh, I see some bruises there. Does she? Oh, aww. But hey, you know what? At least things are better for her now. You know, when him and Doi have a prospering relationship, I actually wouldn't be surprised. I'd even welcome it too, because considering they're both kindred spirits in a way. Oh my, we're getting into the kinky shit. All right, yeah. And something I'm loving about this series too, whenever there actually is a sex scene involving Doi, it actually feels like it has weight to it. Like, I'm legitimately happy whenever he does it with someone. That's something I'm liking about this series too. Like, it builds up the sex scenes well, because I've seen a lot of ecchi anime, well, at least the rare ones that actually do have characters pop one or attempt to pop one, or in a hentai. Those most series don't understand how to set up an H anime scene or a sex scene. This series does it proficiently well, to its credit. So I gotta salute that. Because as someone who's seen 409 hentai and counting, it's such a rare art form to see such good build up. I don't think he does. I mean, how many girls are in this school though? Okay, Rika's a cute ass name. I ain't gonna lie. The thing is though, yeah, exactly. Shouldn't it be up to what our boy wants to do? And same. Oh, I actually like how they're showing a little bit of Rika's gentleness here, though. Oh my! I mean, she won the. I mean, by technicalities, it should be up to Doi as to who he should pick, though. The thing is, though, there's a difference between lumps, though. Our red lady does actually relate to. And I'm not going to blame her for being nervous there. I mean, that was massively escalating. It makes me wonder what did happen to his sensei, though. Ah! You know, I've actually been wanting to see more of Toto, because at least in the small amounts that they've shown her, she seems like a sweet lady. You can sell. Now that's actually a damn good scene to see where a boy's eyes are being trained towards. And that's something I like about this series too. When it does fan service, it actually fits in too because we're getting to see Doy's perspective and how he's observing the lady's beauty there. Oh, she's actually gonna do it. Yeah, she's gonna do it. I mean, they built up to that. I like how I linked it to Marshmallow. He may have known what he was doing, but his dick probably knew what he was doing. His brain didn't, but his dick sure did. Let's just call it how it is. Oh boy. I think he has nothing to apologize for, though. It ain't like he did anything wrong. And she was trying to advance toward. But it's not like he made her do anything against her will, though. But I do like this, though. Wardoy, he has a lot of self-awareness where he would apologize in this situation. It makes him a sweeter dude. Oh. Oh! Oh my. Yes! Get him, whoa! Holy shit! She looks like a fucking person who hasn't seen in water for like 3 days and just barely found the oasis after traveling around in this desert. What the way she'd be looking. Oh my! I mean, then again, I mean, it is against his. Oh shit! Did she shut things up like this? Oh, she actually went through with it. Well, holy fuck! I didn't think Toto was actually going to go through with that at the end of the day. But damn. I mean, oh, what he went through, I'm not going to blame him, honestly, by himself. Wouldn't that make the situation worse, though? Because he wouldn't be able to, like. He wouldn't be able to really bond with someone if he has someone with them different every day. I mean, her rationale does make sense, though. It really does. Oh, man. Damn, Rick. And all these fucking. Holy shit. I mean, he probably likes her as a person, maybe as a friend, but who knows? He would have liked her from a romantic standpoint, though, because they're. Oh! I mean, he's a strong boy, though. Considering that he was bullied in the past, our boy's durable. Honestly, that doesn't look so rough, though, the bruise. It really doesn't, actually. But I can see why they'd be cautious, though. I think, don't get me wrong, I think it looks cool with them bruises. She ain't wrong. Oh shit, what the waist blushing and seeing her body. It definitely looks like, or boy definitely has he's got a preference for them older ladies, that's for sure. Yeah, I'd imagine the reason why that bed is big in case he ever wants to do anyone in that freaking office. That's not. Can that bed fit all those three ladies though? You know, I like how Khan's like just. Are they going to want to use their Opal sponges to help cure him of any pain? Oh yeah, they do say a smooch can actually help wounds go away. Now the series is truly living up to its title, World's End Harm, but I could see why I'd be kind of uncomfortable with that. No. I wonder who's this edge-filled looking pink-haired lady, though. Okay, what the hell's the next stage, though? And who's this Hoshino? No, like seriously, who's this Hoshino chick? She looks interesting. Oh man, so many questions. I don't think you should be risking one of humanity's finest assets though on that. Does she know she'll be offended? Because I don't think there's any other man that she can test that thing on. I'm just saying. Ah. I like the party personality though. Of course she'd say yes. Oh man! I mean, our boy does have a cute face, though. I ain't gonna lie. Well, when it comes to characters like Rachel's more of a handsome, while Doi is more of cute. I could actually see why she said that. All right, finally, we're getting to see things that she likes about her boy. That's cool. And you know, this is what I really love, seeing him legitimately smile because he knows someone actually legitimately does like his personality traits. This is actually a heartwarming scene here. I love her confidence. Well, yeah, she's. Nah, she looks like the smallest out of all the girls. Oh man, I fucking love that chick. Oh man, I hope I see more of her. Oh, it's fun. Oh, what? Ah, but you know what? This might be good for Yuzo, though. And it'd be good for Shota, too. I think he has to accept her decision, though. That's actually not that long. Whoa! I was not expecting to see him with that kind of rage. Okay, I kind of do like this now. The comparison to his own situation with the bird in the cage. I don't think he's gonna want to be with them. Yeah, with that news, what is Karen planning? Like, with that shit ass smile. I mean, sometimes you gotta realize that there are times where you love someone with all your heart, but that person's not gonna love you with all their heart back. As unfortunate as it is something hard to learn. Because you gotta accept the fact that you don't like. Damn! I feel bad for this lady. Where he's not even looking at her like a person. He's looking at her like as if she's potentially lesser than him with the way he's looking at her with scorn. The thing is, though, they're not the ones that he truly wants, though. I mean, yeah, that's what I was going to say. They're all cute. What is he going to want? I think. I mean, anyone in this situation would be turning crazy, though. That's the thing. Just imagine the one lady you really do want, truly fucking want, isn't there at all. I'm assuming it's going to be the Hoshino chick, the pink-haired one. That's my guess. I wonder what. I'm gonna be looking mindfucked, right? Yeah. No, don't end. No. I need more. This series is addicting. All right. Great episode. Anytime it's a Doi episode, it's automatically an amazing episode. I just love him more as a protagonist than Reito. What can I say? And I don't hate Reito. It's just that when it comes to Reito's bits, it just doesn't feel like there's a lot of plot progression sometimes with our boy Doi. It feels like there's constantly something happening. So I'm going to give this episode straight up a 9 out of 10. You must be wondering, McKim, why you're winning the episode so high? Because a lot happened. It was a long time coming that honestly is Yuzo Sensei was going to leave, because let's just break it down here. She hasn't been communicating with our boy directly for how many episodes now? So it makes sense. It was going to happen eventually, which made it all the more sadder to see our boy in that state that he is in at the end of the episode. So I love how this episode has emotional highs and emotional lows. And I even love how it was creative and having like the little scientist girl actually mentioning traits that he likes about her boy that are legitimate. I thought that was really nice. So that's what the writing of the episode was good. And aside from that, from a character standpoint, it actually did quite a bit too. But first, let me just see if there's anything after the credits before I delve into the character standpoint. Oh, no. That's it. Wait, revenge? But I wonder who's getting revenge, though. Either way, I'm really curious about that now. But anyways, there are also other elements I loved about the episode, too, though. For example, it was realistic that there was going to be one of the girls forcing themselves upon Doi eventually. It was going to be bound to happen because it's like set up for that, too. A lot of these girls are in desperation mode, just seeing off of the status quo of the series. And that was really interesting how it delved into our boy being bound in there, because it went from, all right, this ain't going to escalate, to, holy shit, she actually did have her way up to it. I thought she was going to stop midway, but never mind. And I do like this, where sometimes the series goes into like the darker stuff like that. And it was nice seeing like Doi's demeanor change, get a little bit more negative, because after that, you can see his demeanor change. Then later on, when he realizes he can't have Yuzu anymore, and he looks at the girl as seemingly less than human with the way he's staring at her, like stuff like that really elevates the episode for me. And it makes Doi it makes our boy an even more detailed character, and that's what I love. And then aside from what they did with Doi, I love what they did with Karen because you can see she is a really, really shifty. I'm like, holy shit. This chick is constantly scheming behind the scenes. And then when she's got that shifty smile when her boy Doyle was getting angry, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? In a good way, though, because it only makes the series more intriguing. And then aside from that extra stuff involving Karen, I like that bit where he was talking to the red-haired girl with the bruises. I found that scene to be really damn cool because at the very least, in this scene right here, when he was with the red-haired girl, I like how they were at least kindred spirit and they even formed a friendship. That was actually really, really damn cute too. That's what I also liked about the episode. Then, aside from that, something that I also really dug about this episode, aside from all the bits of characterization and Doy's character development, because you see him become much more aggressive, and you see him compare a situation to a bird trapped in the cage, which was actually pretty nice. Aside from the script being good, I actually like the animation quality. You can definitely tell the animators went all in when they showed off the properly done fan service sequences by having details like the bruises on Doy's body or the lady with like the red hair's body, or the way you had the opie bounce, or the way that characters were getting it on, at least the snippets that we saw of it. It looked good. And that's what I loved about the episode. Like the visuals pop, the facial expressions look great. Especially Doy's like, I'm like, yo, that really got to me. And the voice acting was absolutely amazing. And that's why I got to give the episode straight up a 9 out of 10. It was honestly an utterly fantastic episode. And I'm pumped the fuck up for the next episode. It cannot come soon enough. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to episode 8. And I hope you all have a fun, great, safe, and wonderful day or night, depending on y'all's time zone. And I'll see y'all later, everyone. Bye-bye.